Hello, everyone. That over there, and I am here today with yet another reaction. I've had people say too much commentary, too much whatever. This is a reaction video, and I'm going to be commenting on what I see. I understand if it's not your cup of tea, that's fine, but this is what I'm going to be doing here. So today, I'm experiencing a brand new band, one that I haven't. Well, I don't think they're brand new, but I haven't heard them before. And they are called The Warning. I'm going to be reacting to Choke live at Teatro Metropolitan. And so this is going to be a new experience for me. This is one of the requested bands that I've been asked to react to. And I appreciate all of you guys that take the time out to come and watch me here. I feel like I'm very honest with my reactions. I feel like I'm very genuine with my reactions. Try to give you guys exactly what I think when I see these, and so I appreciate all of you that are interested in that. And hopefully you guys will be back here for other reactions. I have other reactions to Love Bites. Going to be doing some more of those. Mosh. I get a bunch so far, at least what I consider a bunch. I know some of these reaction places turn out a video a day. I'm never going to turn out a video a day. I am a dad, twin daughters, and I'm busy, as you can imagine. But I'm glad that you guys are here, and hopefully you'll enjoy this reaction. So let's check out The Warning, Choke, live at Teatro Metropolitan, and at the end, hit you with another one of my dad jokes. So catch you then.
I won't say goodbye. In the end, it won't matter at all, I'm sure.
All right, a little groove there. All right, I want to stop it, but I have to make comments. That's what I'm doing here. As I said in the beginning, people also ask me, what am I looking at? Well, the image is right in front of me. Now I'm recording, it's right here in front of me on my laptop. And I realize that the recording software has me over here and the video down here, but whenever I'm watching it, it's right there in front of me. So maybe that explains where I'm looking. Somebody asked me, what am I looking at? Well, I'm looking at the video. Anyway, back to these ladies here. They so far have got a good groove going here. It has kind of one of those that kind of grips you. She starts out with the acapella and has a good voice to her, and the next thing you know, the song kicks in, and it's very grippy, very groovy, and she has some gruffness in her voice. And looks like this is a three-piece. So unlike Rush, where the three-piece there is probably, a little bit more on the technical side. So far, this song has been fairly straightforward and groovy. And I like it. Let's go back a little bit here and start here. Good voice. Got the great light show. I like that.
It's cold, but this is where I'll stay.
Now I call that a, you know, a lot of bands will do a breakdown. Suddenly it's heavy and everything like that. But this one here, you pretty much drop away the heaviness and it's just kind of a groove. And I really call that kind of a breakdown too. You're going into probably the second verse and you're dropping out some of the sound. It can really, what do you call it? It can really make a impact on that sound. Trying to think of what it might, how the best way to describe that is, but it kind of brings you in. Like all of a sudden, oh, there's kind of an absence of, you know, the reverberation and everything of the guitar just kind of drops out a little bit and it brings you back in. I like it whenever you switch to that, you know, the melody versus the chorus and you drop out a little bit of the instruments. I'll go back and hear that. You got a lot of crunch. This little accents with the guitar. Like that. Boom.
Let me
All right, okay, I gotta stop there for a minute because the bass player steps up and has this very smooth, you know, almost a jazzy feel to her voice. It's like very smooth, like, and it's a great contrast between her voice and the lead singers, who has the, you know, the more shout ability, has the grit to her voice, and is going up high with the high notes. So I really like that contrast. I should play that off of that more, you know, because that also can grab you. Like all of a sudden you hear this other voice and you're, you know, you're getting a whole different feel from it, and it can make it even more exciting. So let's go. I want to hear her do that again. I know somebody talked about me skipping back and forth between songs too, or skipping back and forth between the songs. Well, you know, sometimes you just want to hear something again. And if I do that, that means there's something that has caught my attention or impressed me. And hopefully you as fans of this band will be appreciative of that, because, you know, I could just sit here and play through the song, say a few words and never point anything out. But I mean, I feel like I should be pointing this stuff out when it impresses me. And she got a power stance back here on the drums. Let's go. Yeah, it's smooth. No, like the pill. All right. All right, everyone. They're back after that reaction to The Warning Choke. And I really like this straightforward rock song. You know, you guys know that I am a fan of progressive metal. Progressive metal is hardly ever straightforward. But that's not the only type of music I like. I also like straightforward rock like this, hard rock, even some more extreme stuff. And believe it or not, I like country and pop and R&B. I like all kinds of music. I am a self-proclaimed music junkie. And that right there was great. She has great presence, and it's difficult as a three-piece band to feel large. You know, to feel like you. That's the reason why a lot of people, they have the rhythm guitarist, they have the lead guitarist, they've got, you know, sometimes keyboards, and they've got, you know, the drummer and the singer, and who knows? There's some bands out there that have three guitar attacks. You know, really huge sound, but they have a great large sound for a three-piece band, and I think that that's an impressive thing to pull off. Whenever you like that, you've got the guitarist singing, you know, the bass player who also did some singing. I like that; it was very jazzy. You know, it's kind of very smooth. She had it was a perfect. I don't know what other types of times she sings or anything like that, but it was a very good contrast to the shouty, you know, grungy, gritty of the lead vocals. It was a great thing, and I'm definitely going to be checking out some more of The Warning. You know, as much as I like to sit here and listen to, you know, some prog metal or prog rock, I also like hearing this stuff. You know, because it's just what it is. It's music, and if there's music out there, there's a good chance I like something out of it, and not all of it. So, as I'm going to say here, my dad joke. You know, I think I finally taught my dog how to do math. The dog is a genius now. The other day I said, "Hey, Leia," my dog's name is Leia, "what's 2 minus 2?" She said nothing. She's, she's got it. Anyway, as I always say at the end of these things, peace and love to you all. And if you're out there supporting each other, then your support systems will never fail you. I'll catch you back here at same bad time, same bad channel for my next reaction video. Peace.